And she sleep in peace, baby. Ooh, anyway. Wow. I wish. Anyway. Um Man, I'm about to get emotional because I said when I call my grandmother, I wish I could call my grandmother in real life. I could call her in spirit, but in real life, I wish I could. But anyway, this just threw me off right there, me saying that. I got a download when I called my mother again. As soon as I called my mother, I got a download, and it was a music download. And it was the song, Your Grandma and My Grandma Sitting by the Fire. So I was like, Then my mother started singing the song back to me. Like I said the line, and then she started singing it back, and I didn't expect her to sing the song back. But then she said the song wrong. So I'm like, let me go look to see what the song actually says. So when I went to go look at the song, the lyrics of the song, right? The lyrics actually go, my grandma and your grandma were sitting by the fire. My grandma to your grandma, gonna set your flag on fire. Talking about, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, aku aku ande, jakuamo, whatever something, Then it says, look at my king all dressed in red, aku awunade. I bet you $5 he kill you dead, jakuwa fiande. Right? I'm going to skip it. And then it says, my flag boy and your flag boy were sitting by the fire. My flag boy to your flag boy, I'm going to set your flag on fire. He says, see that guy all dressed in green? Aku aku ande. He's not a man. He's a loving man. He's a machine. Okay, he's not a man. He's not a man. He's a loving machine. Right? Now, when I did my research into the song, right? When I did my research into the song, let's backtrack. When I was doing my research into the song, right, it says this was a playful confrontation between two groups, often symbolized by flags during a parade. That's one interpretation, right? It says, here's more of a breakdown. It says, Akua and Mardi Gras Indians. The song is heavily influenced by Mardi Gras Indian traditions where different tribes or groups parade and engage in a playful, ritualistic confrontations. Okay? You getting that? Ritualistic confrontations? You checking? So, the my grandma to your grandma is a line established, a playful rivalry between two groups personified by the grandmothers. If I'm going to set your flag on fire, this is a symbolic threat, part of a ritualistic battle. You clock in my words, right? Ritualistic battle between the groups. The flag represents we mean business or don't mess with us. You tracking, right? You tracking. Ritualistic battle. A confrontation, a ritualistic confrontation. Two groups battling because of their identity and pride. And Giacomo is saying, we mean business or don't mess with us. And a battle between grandmothers. The grandmother tribes, right? You following me here? Then, when I was doing more research, Giacomo, another representation, and Giacomo means declaration of strength, defiance, or a warning not to be messed with. I don't know if this is my energy or this is the collective energy, but this is a motherfucking download about a grandmother. This is a grandmother energy telling another grandmother energy of a karmic kind. Don't mess with us because we mean business. This song is also a victory chant. Okay? It's a chant of victory, declaration of strength, defiance, and a warning not to be messed with. Right. Next. It says, here's a breakdown of the interpretation. We mean business or don't mess with us. This is the most common interpretation, highlighting the assertive of somewhat confrontational nature of the phrase. So the grandmother energy is saying, don't mess with us because we mean business. So this spiritual message with the grandmother energy, my grandmother, your grandmother, ancestral grandmothers are saying, we mean business, don't mess with us. Is a challenge or a warning. A chant is often used during battle between different Mardi Gras Indian tribes, suggesting a readiness to defend their territory or status. So we got somebody that's out here defending their territory or status, or a grandmother energy, or there could be a grandmother energy that's trying to defend their territory or status. This could be somebody's language. This could be the language of that culture, or this could be the person's nationality. Also, it says Giacomo is also referred to a jester or a specific person. And a fee no adande might be related to. So this person is a jester or a specific person. This could be a representation. This could be Giacomo. Somebody's name could be Mo. His name could be Jack. But this is talking about a specific person. And a jester is somebody that is a king's fool. You heard what I said, right? A king's fool. A king's comedian. Somebody that puts on a clown suit and does whatever the king said. A puppet. Okay? Chant that Giacomo was a chant that was called when the Indians went into battle. I put them together and made a song out of them. So, victory. So basically, alcohol, Giacomo. Victory over the jester. Victory over the puppet. Victory over the fool. We mean business, fool. Don't mess with us, fool. Right? Yeah, so alcohol was a victory chant that the Indians would shout when they would go into battle. And then it says the flag boy in the next, although the flag boy, I'll set in another line in the song, it says flag boy, I'm going to set your flag on fire. The flag boy in the next, in Indian, it says he who carries the gang flag. A huge staff decorated with feathers seen on the left and the gang symbol. So basically, this is a gang affiliated energy. So this is a gang of people, a group of people, or a gang. Somebody affiliated with a gang of boys, flag boys, a gang of boys. This gang So we got the song alcohol. Alcohol doesn't have the same universal meaning agreed upon, but it is a traditional New Orleans Mardi Gras Indian song with roots in chant used during parade confrontations. So this is about a confrontation. It is thought to be a mix of French, Yoruba, and Creole language with possible meanings related to battle cries, victory chant, and even a warning to an opposing group. Also, Giacomo Finame means kiss my ass. Giacomo Finame, Giacomo Finame, Giacomo Finame. Talk about Ena. Giacomo Finame. It's talking about kiss my ass. So the spirit is telling this ritualistic group that's out here bringing some type of confrontation to kiss my ass. Don't mess with us. We mean business. This grandmother energy is telling somebody in the collect. This is a message from the spirit, a grandmother spirit, my grandmother, your grandmother, and like I said, ancestors, grandmother, ancestors. And they're telling this group of spy boys of business, and you don't mess with us. There's already a victory. A chant and a warning. This song was created was first recorded in, anybody could be born in 1953. It was a victory chant used by Indians. And it was, some sources also suggest it served as a warning to other tribes. So this, hey now, me singing this out loud, out of nowhere, it's a warning to the other tribes that's out here being ritualistic and trying to bring some type of confrontation. It says the lyrics, especially verse, reflect traditional clashes between Mardi Gras Indian tribes during parades and celebrations. These battles involve costume dances and singing. Also, the Ikoa, it also means to live or to exist. Ikoa can refer to several things depending on the context. It can be a name, a Japanese word, a song title, or a term used in various fields in a context of roofing. Ikoa, is also known as a manufacturer of roofing products. Somebody could be into roofing products, or part of a roofing thing. But it means to live or to exist. Is an acronym for innovation, know-how, the originality for company. In the Japanese word, the word Ikoa means to live or to exist. Also, it can mean Ikoa, an interaction used to point out a nearby object. Also, it says in some legal contexts, Ikoa may refer to a specific organization or entities. It can also mean a surname, which is possible French. So somebody's name could be Ikoa. They could be French. This could be an organization or some type of business entity, which could be the group, the rival ritualistic group. So this download is basically saying that there's some type of organization or entity that's brought some type of confrontation, and grandma, your grandma, and my grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma told your grandma, I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Collective, our grandmother ancestors are setting some shit on fire. this group, this organization, entity, this ritualistic group of gang boys, spy boys, men, boys. Yeah. Look, soon a confirmation. Confirmation coming soon. Look, clowns that are going broke. As soon as I start pulling cards, all of a sudden I'm doing this live. We do this live 17 minutes. And as soon as I start pulling cards, all of a sudden my fucking video wanna get fucked up. Give me a ass and you're trapped, stuck, and stagnant. You out here trying to be a dream stealer and you did not choose wisely in the reverse. You a scammer online and offline. You a power abuser and your true colors is showing. And you can't break the collective and you fell for the trap and you're in danger. That's why that song came out, clowns, because you're a bunch of clowns and there's a confirmation coming soon. My grandma told your grandma, sitting by the fire. They're going to burn your flag on fire. Now you out here going crazy, purposely insane because you want revenge and God said no. Government officials involved. This is beyond your time. This copycat wannabe was casting all types of spells, breaking and entering, and they didn't understand that you walk in karma. Victory chant. Yeah, look. Karma. Masculine energy that was all up in your energy. See? Spy boy. Yeah, he has the gift. Look, he's a smooth. What is it? This person is a seductive schmutt. In a man, a loving. What he says, what it says, he's not a man. Let me go back to the lyric. It says, see that guy all dressed in green? He's not a man. He's a loving machine. So if he's all about sex, he's all about the sex. A seductive this masculine energy that's all up in your energy, that has the gift of gab, is getting karma. You were their karma. Because they were trying to break and enter into your energy, casting all types of spells. And this person was trying to be a copycat wannabe, but it was beyond their time. Now the government is involved because this person wanted revenge and God said no. And they purposely acting insane because they are here sending the evil eye and it's not affecting you. And you're going to get a confirmation soon about these clowns, this group of people that they in danger and they fell for the trap and they cannot break you. And all their true colors is showing. They are these bunch of power abusers that were fucking out here online and offline scamming people. And they did not choose wisely, trying to steal people's dreams. And all their spells is blocked and they stuck, trapped, and stagnant. Messing with the dads in the reverse. Yeah. That's on my grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. Grandmother energy is in the energy. You can mess up my life. You can watch me or you want. Every time you come in my life, you watch me and then you go away, sending the evil eye, and then my life gets messed up. Stop. This is for the collective, but I'm putting it out there. 2122. That song, Dixie Cups. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. Is a man. He's not a man. He's a seductive schmutt that thinks he got the gift of gab and created a war with a group, with an organization, an entity, and they out here spying, spy boys, a gang boys, spy boys, organization, entity, started a confrontation. And now they created a war and they about to be ended because the grandmother is saying, we mean business. Don't mess with us. I'm going to set your flag on fire, you little puppet. Jester. It says, ooh. Look it. Cards was falling. Backstab and betrayal. Tough decision. Ooh, cards are flying. Tough decision needs to be made. Yeah, turning crisis into an opportunity created in the chaos. You created in the chaos when all this noise, harassment, all this bullshit that was going on. Yeah, there's going to be no more lies, fake news, because you're here to bring a change, collective. Because these people are getting exposed. Like I said, guilty in court. Woo, this reading is making me happy. Somebody's trying to send 2322 and also 2323 fast changes is happening. Somebody's trying to mess with my live now. I've been in here a minute doing this live and there was no interruptions. And now this dumb bird, whether masculine or feminine energy, coming, creeping in, watching me, this troll, this copy, paste, and post troll bitch popping up in my fucking live, watching me, trying to distort my energy because this message is probably about this fucking dumb bitch. And the grandmother energy is saying, you don't want none, bitch. 6 of Cups in the reverse. You are having no new beginning, no new hope, no nothing. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're not getting this offer, this proposition, whatever it is that you were hoping and wishing and hoping and wishing and praying, you're not getting. But collective is going to get some type of renewal in the future that is going to come to pass presently. So there's something that's being renewed for the collective, and it's gonna happen fast as well. This is somebody from the past. This 6 of Cups energy. And this could be a water sign with this 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups out here. Now that I'm really realizing that. Yeah, and this is somebody that was being a trickster. That was out here swindling. That copycat, paste, and post troll. Confirmation with the copycat, paste, and post troll. And you're getting justice, Ace of Pentacles. This person is not gaining the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice. There's somebody that was out here that thought they could copy you, duplicate you. They thought they were going to have some type of future, and they're not having no future. This Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. They're not getting that coin. Somebody out here thought that they was going to duplicate you and they were going to get some type of coin in the future by duplicating you off your back, copying you. Because you have an abundant future. This person doesn't make money the right way. Bad intelligence. Somebody thought they was going to get great riches doing bad things with money. But you getting justice. This confirmation with the government is involved. You getting your justice, collective. I'm getting my justice, collective. There's something that's going to be made right. Yeah, because this person is in the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. They can no longer around. This person is sick. They could be sick. Their health is bad. 5 of Cups energy. Cups. Coming out here. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Somebody keeps messing with my live because they don't want this message up. We're going to say it again. You got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody from the past thought they were going to have some type of new hope, new beginning. Or this is somebody that's in their emotions. They thought they were going to get this offer, some type of offer. With this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. But you're the one that's gaining this great riches. And this is somebody that makes money in a bad way, in an evil way. And you're getting some type of justice because they're in the Seven of Wands in the reverse. They can no longer stand their ground because they're sick with this Five of Cups energy. And you're getting some type of confirmation, clarification. This is the truth. With this Ace of Wands, that there's going to be an ending with this death to this Queen of Swords energy. That's the truth, because the Ace of Wands is landing on the justice. So you're getting your justice, and that's the truth. And there's going to be an ending, a death to this Queen of Swords energy. So if somebody was out here thinking that they were going to set your flag on fire, the grandmother energy is saying, no, you don't want none. You're the one that's going to go down. And we have already won because it's a victory chant. That's a victory song. This person is bitter, frustrated. Like I said their marriage could be in jeopardy, and my video got messed up. So confirmation, somebody's trying to mess up my connection. Somebody's marriage, or they don't have no marriage, they're being divorced, they're being left. They're miserable and frustrated. They're pathetic. They're being left. There's a loss. This person is going through a loss. Yeah, this person, they're having a their person their marriage is fucked up. And that's the truth. Somebody's marriage is messed up. There's a death, so somebody could have died, or there's an ending to a marriage, there's an ending to something. Somebody can no longer stand their ground with this Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's feeling real embarrassed and they're having anxiety. They're real perplexed right now and confused. How there's an ending, how there's a death to their situation. So somebody's confused how they're being put to an end. But that's because collective, you're very creative. You're somebody who has you're very inventive, creative. You could have some type of enterprise business. You're sourcing, you're the source. You're about to birth something. Or birth a beginning of an enterprise. Or you're about to, there's something that's coming in for you. That's about to bring you some money, fortune, some type of inheritance is coming in. Or you're birthing you're birthing something that's going to bring you some type of fortune. And something has to become aware to you so that something could be ended for you in your life. This Queen of Swords energy that's in the reverse has to be put to some type of ending in order for you to receive your inheritance or whatever is coming in for you. So this ending for a new beginning, ending of the destruction, ending of the corruption, ending to this, whatever this organization, entity, gang, spy boy. This song keeps coming in my head. Your grandma and my grandma sitting by the fire. Yeah, this is somebody who is bad. They're bad. They're not a good person. They're fake, prude, a bigot, jealous, envious, unkept. Somebody who's jealous and envious. Somebody who was out here abusing their power. Somebody has my tongue for bad shit. That's why their world is in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse. High priestess in the reverse. They out here in the Two of Pentacles, juggling. They in the Eight of Swords. Unable to spy, Page of Swords. Four of Pentacles, they gotta let go. They can't hold on to whatever they were trying to hold on to. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They imbalance, Empress in the reverse. Because collective, you're not in the Ten of Wands. You're still gaining your Ten of Pentacles. You're not having a Tower. Tower's in the reverse. Yeah, and they're not having a victory. Six of Pentacles, and they're not getting any help. 6-6. Oh, wow. The Devil in the reverse after that. This Devil is not having any victory. Six of Wands in the reverse. And they're not getting any more help. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Collective, while you out here 10, 10, 10, 10, I just seen 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. 10, 10, 10, 10, the Tower in the reverse. 3 cards fell on the floor, so the 3 to represent somebody's man. They messing with my life. You hoe, stop watching me. Pentacles, exactly. Run, bitch, run. You in the 5 of Pentacles because you out here watching me, bitch. You in hermit mode and you in the hangman position. You're a dumb broad or a dumb nigga that's watching me. Maybe this message is for me. My grandmother is telling you that they're about to set your ass on fire. And you could kiss my ass, bitch. That's what my grandmother's telling you. If this message has anything to do with me and it's my energy, my grandmothers, because all 3 of them, my great grandmother is passed, my grandmother is passed, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to put death to her, but I think my grandmother from my father's side is passed away too. So I got grandmother's energy in my energy. And my grandmama is telling your grandmama they're going to set your fucking flag on fire. How about my grandma is telling your spiritual grandma she's about to set your ass on fire. Your ass is about to be on fire. And then especially with what I saw this morning with the motherfucking squish rat in the street. I saw 2 dead rats in the past 2 days. One was just on the sidewalk dead. And then this one was in the street flattened. The rats is done for. That is the energy that keeps coming out in my energy. And then earlier, they fucking, some of them want to send me a fucking song. Continue to violate my energy. You got to continue to get fucked up spiritually. Some fucking motherfuckers want to send me a fucking song. What's the song? Now I'm again. At night, I think of you. I want to be your. If the game is on, give me a call, boo. No. What was the song that came off? We don't even talk anymore. That's what came in my head earlier while I was watching the movie. People working hard and some just don't know how to change. It's the way to the water dry. Dry, bitch. I don't want you. Stop sending me love songs. I'm not interested in being with you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. No. N-O. Do you understand the word that's coming out of my mouth? Stop sending me your nasty love songs. I don't want nothing to do with your ass. So, collective. You got a victory, 6 of Wands. And they under judgment. 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups is in the reverse. Like I said, you're getting your justice. And you're about to get your world back. Because the adversity is over with the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Because no more strength. They're weak. This Hierophant energy that's in the reverse. This is a religious structure or organization of lovers that are currently in the 9 of Swords. I said gang of boys. The devil. Collective, I'm done. Yeah, Hangman. You're not in this Hangman. They in the Hangman. The Hang. Get off my dick. My dick. Get off my. If I had a dick, you will be on it. Yeah, you're coming up as Queen of Swords in the upright on this deck and the Hangman in the reverse. But the Tower is still in the reverse in this deck. They cannot call any time because you are this Queen of Swords. You speaking your truth and you were enlightened. You're enlightened. You're speaking your truth. You don't have no hair on your tongue and they were unable to cause you a motherfucking Tower. Queen of Pentacles coming in the upright in this deck because you are this Queen of Pentacles, collective. Hangman again coming up in the reverse. You are very enlightened about this death energy. So your 3 of Wands in the reverse. But you're still getting Ace of Cups. And the Lovers are in reverse. Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. I just saw King of Cups. Ooh, the King of Cups just fell. Saw that? They in the 10 of Swords. Yep, 9 of Swords. They're being put to an end if they haven't been put to an end already. It could be something in your home community. Like I said, look, somebody was doing love spells and free will. I just said that about me doing divination, a peeping Tom that manipulated others. I'm done. Yeah, now they're searching for information in your dreams, my dreams, but you're protected, we're protected. If they created a federal case, somebody related to you by blood, this family, yeah, that was all up in your business. Now they feeling naked and afraid because they fumbled the bag with this moon magic they were doing, a blood magic, this fire starter that was in a false marriage that committed fraud, that was out here playing with your devices and they out here remote viewing you. This sounds like my energy because they underestimated you. You have high potential. Somebody snitched on them. This is the current timeline happening now because you're unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested. Yeah, every time they do a spell ritual, it rains. A moon cycle cleanse. It's check, bitches. Yeah, now somebody's on the run. They in the panic room, in the shadows. They wake up and go to sleep doing spell work. And they out here being in denial. They naive. That there's about to be an execution to a karmic woman. I look confused. On the floor next to my cat. What's up? What up, my nigga? What's up? So yeah, collective. Father not related to you. Was very naive. Yeah, they could, and now they have an undesired outcome, and they in a sticky situation, sitting under a black cloud. because they were being manipulative and corny, and their masks have cracked and they're falling off, hidden enemies. Something about September is in the reverse. They go into prison, and people are talking about them, that they're getting another indictment charge piling up. Something about April as well. September, April coming out in the reverse. Torment and torture you. Anonymous tip. Bank accounts. So there's anonymous tip that somebody was paid. Bank accounts, torment and torture you. They in denial that they've been caught. I'm guessing they being exposed. And they confused. And they in the shadows. They were being corny. And them being corny got them in a sticky situation. Because they didn't get the outcome that they want. And the outcome that they're getting is prison. You're going to jail. That's checkmate, bitch. A karmic woman that fumbled the bag, and a father figure that's not related to you with this organization, a religious organization, because the Hierophant was in the reverse. They having car problems because of their guilty pleasure. And collective, you're unbothered. Yeah, karmic family. This could be your karmic family or a karmic family is related to you by blood. So somebody related to you by blood and somebody that's not related to you was involved. And you've been upgraded, collective. Yeah, married for money. Somebody could have married for money. Yeah, the dark don't want anything to do with them, collective. Yeah, everything has been returned to sender because they was attacking a spiritual OG. Yeah, the devilish deeds will bring them karma indeed. These weirdos. Yeah, they put you in the dirt, but God made and don't hurt. Yeah, somebody buried you in the ground. Somebody that's disloyal and cold-hearted. This wild witch that's in the reverse. That they no longer have the power or position and they being demoted. Ancestral magic in the reverse. Somebody's gift have just been stripped. Yeah, you're running laps around these karmics. Yeah, because you're running laps around these karmics. Like if you're more powerful than them, you got more energy than them. Yeah, unable to escape this karma. They're unable to escape this karma, collective. This mother of raw raven. Being ripped out. They have shortened their lifespan on Earth, collective. Yeah. Manipulated. It says they weren't paying attention to the signs given by the divine. Yeah, now they lost in the fog because of this family abuse with a lot of wasted energy. You were outnumbered and you still drop kicked them all by yourself. Something about July. September, April, July. In the past, September, April, July in the past. A couple summoned something, but it didn't work in the reverse. Master keep breaking in the reverse. So back in September, April. What was it again? I forgot the other ones. I just said it. Whatever the months were. They did a spell. They summoned something. So the master keep breaking, but it didn't work. Yeah, now they're going through a bloodbath. In the work community, there's a bloodbath because of the setup. Yeah, a lot of energy distortion. Yeah, they dealing with childhood trauma and they getting rejected because you're unstoppable. Your dreams defer but not defeated. They didn't stop you. Yeah, and they got no more cards to play. They out of moves because they can't stop you. And Humpty Dumpty had a great fall and they've been backed into a corner. So this was a bad investment. Now there's fights happening. And that money they thought they were getting, they're not getting a dime. Now they're trying to out here making bargaining deals because, and they have health issues. This repeat offender that was doing alchemy. I just saw October, December jar spells. This wild witch is ignorant. Somebody's doing spell work to me now. They're doing root work. Like I said, I just said they're doing root work. What I just said, chakra attack. Trying to contain my gifts. They trying to shock my chakras. They trying to attack my chakras right now because they trying to contain my gifts to try to stop me from sending this message, and they cursing their contract. This friend that got an attitude because they don't like that I'm at peace. Because everybody loves a comeback. Yeah, because I came back, bitch. I ain't going nowhere. And the past is catching up with these people. That's why. Looking, they out here trying to siphon untamed energy. Now they can't handle the power backlash. Can't handle the heat. Can't handle the heat, bitch. You shouldn't have been siphoning my energy, ho. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. They're under judgment. There could be an aunt related to me that's under judgment, or aunt related to you that's under judgment because they materialistic and they were out here doing graveyard spells because they don't got no goals. And now they out here learning karmic lessons to you. It says related to you by marriage. This is an aunt that's related to you by marriage. They're not even your blood. They related to you by and the manipulated others. And they were out here beating their chest like King Kong and their whole Caesar. A bunch of idiots. That breath stink from all the lies they told. And they were murder for hire. Trying to bind you to their karma. They took an oath to do this. Now they're getting bumps, boils, and lesions on their body because the spirit is walking amongst us and they need to grow up. Trying to swap their soul. They in an abusive relationship and they sleeping with the higher ups trying to make negotiations. Because someone was on their high horse and now they're feeling like a jackass trying to disrupt your energy field. And now they're aging rapidly and being banished away. And they have an underlying illness. We got upstairs neighbors. They were doing too much. Bunch of old hags. In one ear, out the other. They didn't listen. Stop scratching the chair. Thank you very much. Yeah, these are a bunch of wild witches that are not related to you, but they related to you by marriage. Stop scratching them. Yeah, repeat offense doing alchemy. They've been repeating doing alchemy over and over and over again, collective. But they can't sweep that. They going crazy because my cat is about to go psycho right now. He's going psycho. They going psycho, collective, because they can't sweep the devil with offers anymore to come for you. Yeah, they hit the black cloud. So this is an aunt related to you, but not related, but related to you by marriage, not by blood, and they learning karmic lessons. Because whatever they did to you, the past is catching up to them. This poisoning, somebody could poison you. This aunt of yours could try to poison you. And another that was married into my family. I'm trying to think. I don't eat too many people's foods. Only during the holidays when I was going on holiday. During the holidays when we would get together during the holidays. There's a card on the floor and that shit says execution. There's about to be an execution, collective. And that just confirms the song. Your grandma and my grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma to your grandma, I'm going to set your flag on fire. They wanted war. They got the war and defeated. This is Aunt grandmother's spirit here. Okay? Grandma's spirit here. Collective, that's the message. That's the download I got. And that's what I got digging more into it, but pulling the cards. This person is ending. It's an end for this organization, for this person, for these people, for this group of, yeah, like I said, ending. Tennis, endings. Yep. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Like I said, resisting to change. They in the 10 of Swords because of resisting to change. They don't want to let go of something, holding on too tightly. Like I said, confirmation 5544 as a king. If it on live, we got the Star in the reverse, trying to 7 of Swords somebody, and they in the 10 of Swords, and they in the 10 of Wands because of it. Struggling. I'm done, collective. Yeah, they can no longer collaborate with nobody. There's 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. They cannot collaborate with nobody. They cannot get no information. They cannot nothing. Double. The Star in the reverse. The 4 of Cups in the reverse. They're not getting shit. The Magician. You are the Magician. I am the Magician. And we are too busy in the 8 of Pentacles focusing, manifesting. And this Knight of Swords, this energy that was supposed to come to us is not coming. They can't come quickly and hasty and cause any adversity. Yeah. They're unable to put you to rest, collective. I had you in some type of competition with this 5 of Wands. Yeah, this Magician. You are the Magician, collective. And you have choices. You have options. And somebody is in the 9 of Swords because of it. Yep. Somebody was trying to have you under judgment doing moon magic, but you're still getting your 9 of Pentacles, and they can't put you to rest. And the Hangman in the upright and the reverse again. You were enlightened. You knew what was going on. The same cards keep coming out. You knew what was going on with this Queen of Swords in the reverse. This fool that thought they were going to have a new beginning, watching you manifest. Now everything is going back to them. It's slowing them down. And you're going to get your Ace of Pentacles. Because you're balanced. King of Cups energy. 9 of Pentacles energy. And somebody's in the 5 of Pentacles. Because of this, the moon, because of the illusions. Because you're not in the 5 of Cups in the reverse. And you stood your ground, 7 of Wands in the upright. The Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, they can't stop nothing. This King of Pentacles in the reverse is not 10 of Cups in the reverse. They in the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yep. 8 of Cups for the fear of change in the reverse. This Hierophant in the reverse. Death, but he put to an end. I'm done. Yeah, you still getting your foundation, collective. You getting your justice. They were unable to put you to rest with the four swords in the reverse because you are the Empress. Yeah, and you did not let go of what was yours. You held on tight to what was yours. You stood your ground and you held your shit. Yeah, because you're this Queen of Wands energy. And everything is going right back. 8 of Wands. Something's being slowed down for somebody. Or something was slowed down for you. The Star in the reverse. Something's being slowed down. Like I just said, this stupid Page of Swords watching me, and every time they come in my live and they go, my shit gets messed up because they're not getting this fucking offer that they thought they were gonna get. Shit is being slowed down for this dumb bro that's watching me. Pentacles is in the reverse. I don't know what you gotta come in and see that the shit is not. How many times you gotta be disappointed? How many times you gotta come watch me and see that your 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse, you stupid broad? Death, you idiot. High Priestess in the reverse. You don't have nothing. Your Ace of Cups is in the reverse. You in the 9 of Wands. Your 10 of Cups is in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. You stupid. Why you keep watching me? Your Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. And you in the 5 of Pentacles. You coming back to watch. Your Ace of Cups is in the reverse. This is what you're coming back to see? That this is your message? Death? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and your Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is what you want to come back to watch me and spy? To see this is your message? I don't know why you keep coming back here. Tower. Ace of Cups. So look, you see the tower? Tower because of the moon right behind it. You see that? Unable to travel. This Knight of Pentacles. You're not getting nothing. In the reverse. Yep. I'm done. I'm out, collective. Peace out. That was the message. Because this troll is going to keep popping up in and out of my damn life. So. Peace out, collective. That was the message. I don't know how good this was because somebody kept messing with my connection, but it's all gravy out there. The message out there. Yeah, the sun, collective. You are the sun. So something is being... Like I said, peace out, collective. Because they mad. Somebody keep messing with my life. Yeah, because it's the end of the road for them. That's why. And they got a bad reputation. Because they're a stinky, sneaky link. And they need to make peace with their imperfection in their life. Because they're about to receive bad news. And they go on Looney Tunes. Because they were evil. And now they out here playing victim. And they all about to meet the coroner. Somebody might pass away. Yep, they in the trap house, collective. Yep, confession in the reverse. Somebody was supposed to confess and they didn't. It's Brady Bunch gang and the combined family. Yeah, evidence was found. Yeah, and they're getting rejected. Anyway, collective, peace out. Yeah, people trying to contain your gifts, my gifts. But in due time, everything will be fine. You know, if you're out here trying to set the record straight, but there's some secret love affair that's being exposed from the past. And being in childlike behavior. Somebody's mad. They still trying to mess with my connection. But I'm going to go. Because I'm done pulling energy. They mad. And ancestors is kicking their fucking ass. They're fucking under judgment.